The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you wanted to play when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the first, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Another 0-2 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Reyes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes a called strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the score position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Verlander pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading up for the Astros.
In now, Alvarez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, number 11. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Lindor is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch. Settling in now, Tyler Naquin. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Way out in front.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Right side. Altuve has it. And he's set down 1 away.
Batting 6.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And another foul ball. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Verlander gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead.
Moving on for the Astros.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's Jake Marisnick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Jake Marisnick.
Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's a ball he worked on all day. I was out here early. He stayed with it and just shot it the other way. Beautiful execution of a game plan.
Here's George Springer as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The run from third scored easy on that play.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Naquin is there, 2 gone.
Third baseman number 2.
Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 2-0. So digging in now, Roberto Perez. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. In there, 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Strike 2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Trace Thompson digs in.
Designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Thompson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now in the box, Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Reyes will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first down. Stepping up now, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Kipnis. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
1-1.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig coming on, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Here's Jake Marisnick. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kipnis ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder Tyler Naquin.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. The high fastball is in there. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Yasiel Puig waits on deck. Verlander deals the 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Marisnick, one away.
The right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Back up the middle, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready now, Trace Thompson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Verlander pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Matt, this is why.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's running toward second. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Naquin racing back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop, Francisco
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third
Coming to
baseman,
the plate now, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Grounded to the right. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Striding into the box, Reyes. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Tyler Clippard takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 20.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 11, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Michael Brantley is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
That's wide, 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Carlos Correa is on deck. Hit hard up the middle. To his left. Lindor on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 4 runs, 5 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Ready once again, Tyler Naquin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Tyler Naquin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. finds the target. 0-2 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Marisnick on the move. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman,
digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Verlander's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Nick Goody is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
44. Nick Goody.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Leading off for the Astros, the right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Ball through the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him throwing the strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and the chance to get this inning going for them.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. from the stretch. A fastball that just misses inside. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Astros. Colin McHugh gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Colin McHugh.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Roberto Perez.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Way out in front.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
Trace Thompson digs in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Altuve with a bare hand. How about that? Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hard hit at third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Riding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes. 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alex Bregman will be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Number 3 will come on now and pinch run here.
Astros. Number 3.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. One and one, here it is. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Now at the plate, Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Into the box, number 11. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Number 3 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Martin Maldonado is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. And a rather easy first out.
The first baseman, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And the pitch. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Reyes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this will be fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now the pitch. Fouled back. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That ball was hit pretty good. I like the single, but man, the only reason we're talking about a single is how the defense really executed. They played deep, no doubles. They didn't want a ball in the gap. They were able to cut it off and hold him to a single.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Joe Biagini takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's skyline from the Cuyahoga River just outside Progressive Field, where we're set for the 9th inning. In now, Michael Brantley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Number 99 will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 99.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Number 6.
0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The man on third with 2 down. Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Number 99 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Yulieski Gurriel is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Into the windup and the pitch. Yasiel Puig is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
He's set. Here it comes. Jason Kipnis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike. This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Joe Smith comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. None out, runners at first and second. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Stepping in, Trace Thompson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 57.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
4-2 the final score tonight. Justin Verlander notches his 3rd win of the year. Number 57 records the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. His record is now 3-1. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safe. Thank you and good night.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off
He'll
tonight
get
for
us started in this one under the
baseman,
lights.
Jose Altuve.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Line drive to center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's George Springer as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting third.
Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tribe, the shortstop.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Jose Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. Favorable call in there for a strike. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Carlos Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he has to fight this one off as it's hit on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Now to the plate, Reyes. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chirinos is under it, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Alex Bregman, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Alex Bregman.
First delivery to him on the way, and that one stayed up a little high. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Digging in now, number 11. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Reyes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
He gives up a single there, but he's retired 5 in a row. Man, he looks sharp to me.
Brantley.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here's Michael Brantley, and there he goes towards second. Pitches a call. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to doing there for Houston. It remains 1-0. And now is Yasiel Puig. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In there, strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Roberto Perez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Puig. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting eighth.
At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200 from the stretch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Stepping in, Alvarez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Naquin is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So a 4. Ready now, Trace Thompson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Brantley. One away. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Reyes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Right side and right into the shift. There is Altuve. A quick out number one. Now batting, Reyes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Yasiel Puig is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indy at the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. So striding in, Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Kipnis is there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
The 2-1 on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Standing in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Perez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson digs in, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer ranging back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the second. Second baseman Jose Altuve, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. George Springer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line drive to left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Catcher Robinson.
Ready for another
Chirinos.
shot now. Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. This is in the air out to right. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gurriel comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ramirez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Reyes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Once again, a 3-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 66.
In now is Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is up and in, ball 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley could lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Yulieski Gurriel shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
Well, I like that right there, pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Standing in, Alvarez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the cuts.
To first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Santana on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. George Springer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaker ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Two left for the Astros. And the The second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. In there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking to send him packing again. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gurriel moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Number 55.
Ready now, Roberto Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Cold strike 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set with the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Hit hard to third, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Matt Ramsey is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Ramsey.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Altuve is there for it, and the inning is over. 3 left for the Indians. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's skyline from the Cuyahoga River just outside Progressive Field, where we're set for the 9th inning. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
This is hit well out toward left field. Reyes racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Number 2.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Time call here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Standing in now, number 11. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now batting, Aledmus Diaz. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.